Howdy, y'all. Andy McCabe here with Claims Delegates. Trying to get this out here so you can see me here. You'll be happy to know I'm not driving right now, so everything is safe. Hey, just had a phone conversation with a client of mine complaining about an adjuster who decided to take it upon himself to write a mitigation, repair, and contents estimate all in one. And this particular claim, I happened to write the mitigation estimate, and it was about $5,500. And my client is saying, what do I do? I don't know how I can do this job for the $2,000 that the adjuster wrote in his his mitigation estimate. And this is a topic that's come up quite a bit. And I had a conversation with my partner immediately following this phone conversation, and we came up with a couple problems that exist and are just pervasive in our industry. And it comes down to we are constantly fighting battles and picking fights that aren't ours. So my advice to my client, I asked him some questions. I said, who signed the mitigation contract, the work authorization? And he said, the homeowner. Okay. And who performed that work? And he said, me. I said, okay. And then I asked him, who is responsible for any warranty or callbacks for that work? And he said, me. I said, good. I said, do you have a contract with the insurance adjuster that you will provide work according to his schedule of fees? He said, no. I said, okay. So you have a contract with a homeowner to do work, which you did, right? And he said, yes. So I said, bill your homeowner. You've already done the adjuster and the insurance company the courtesy of formatting your mitigation estimate in Xactimate. You don't do that for homeowners. You do it for carriers. You do it for adjusters to make their job easier. And the bottom line is you did work according to a contract that you had signed. It's a legal and binding contract. If you go out and do work that's not on your contract, you're in violation of that contract, right? So this adjuster comes with an estimate that the repair side is at least 50% less than where it needs to be for him to actually make money. You know, heaven forbid contractors make money doing their job. I said, if you go out and do work that's not on that contract because it's the right thing to do, you're actually violating a contract with your owner. At the end of the day, you have no legal obligation to negotiate, and actually you're in violation of most state laws if you do negotiate on behalf of your client to your adjuster. You're not licensed to do that, and you don't have a contract, you don't have a binding contract with the carrier that says you have to do that. So why pick that fight? Leave it up to the homeowner. You did good work. You went out in the middle of the night and sucked sewer out of someone's basement, and you dried out their house and made it a safer place to live. Are you supposed to do that work on a discount now that some adjuster thinks he knows what you did better than you know what you did? The adjuster doesn't know what you did. They just took a best guess. They're trying to settle a claim. Now, if you take 50%, then you're setting a precedent that you will take 50% from this point forward. And I'm going to guess that most people don't want to set that kind of precedent for their business. So this is not a unique problem. This is a problem that goes throughout our industry. We got to stop taking fights that aren't ours. We've got to put it on these owners. And I know someone's going to say, well, the homeowner's not going to pay us. They're not going to pay us what the insurance company doesn't pay them. They're only going to pay us what the insurance company pays them. And my customer just wants their house back, and they're irritated that the construction hasn't started yet. Well, my answer to that is not every client is a good client. If someone is giving me a hard time and really being aggravating to me as a contractor before I even start the repairs, is this a relationship that I want to choose to continue? if you are not on an insurance program and not part of a preferred provider network where you actually do have an obligation to do this type of work, you get to choose who you work for. I do it all the time. I don't take all comers. I don't write estimates for whoever picks up the phone and calls me. I choose to write estimates for clients that are coachable. You should choose to do repair jobs for clients who are willing to do their part in their negotiating with their own insurance company. It's not your job to negotiate with the insurance company. It's your job to do good work for your client. So write a good contract. Come up with a decent, defensible estimate, and then stand by that work and do that work. But don't negotiate on behalf of your clients. It's illegal, and it's frustrating, and it's not your job. Educate your clients. Give them the tools. Bill them for your mitigation that you did in the middle of the night, and then put it on them. Say, hey, this is my bill. I understand your insurance adjuster doesn't think it should be $5,000 or $5,500. They think it should be $2,000, but guess what? It's $5,500. And if I don't get paid in 30 days, there's going to be a lien on your house, and I'm sorry for that. Here's the information. You go to your adjuster and you tell him that. And if they don't like it, then that tells you how the rest of the project's going to go. Okay? Well, I'm off my soapbox. Take care.